Hello, just a mongrel with my new and improved Mystic Mind Burn deck profile. Now, what differs from this version and the previous version which I made is that I made the previous version um, before testing. This is after testing. This is a more budget-friendly deck. I try to cut the cost down as much as possible, but this is a kind of bit of a pricey deck. Around I want to say $80, 70 is what I got this entire deck for. And mostly I bought these cards when they were in the higher values. For example, Lilith being $10. So I bought them for. Now it's about an $8 card. It kind of fluctuates between them. But starting off, you have the two Planet Pathfinders. This gets you your Mystic Mind by tributing itself. Your triple Lilith Lady of Lament. This tributes itself to get three random, well, you pick them, normal traps. Your opponent picks one of them at random for you to add to your hand. The rest get shuffled back into the deck. Triple Mystic Minds, pretty self-explanatory. It's a Mystic Mind deck and needs as much as possible. Triple Field Barrier, this protects your Mystic Mind. Interestingly enough, if your opponent Twin Twisters both your barrier and your mind, it does not actually destroy the mind because Twin simultaneously destroys both cards. Two Demise of the Lands. I find that I often get Mystic Mine up really easily, but then I end up having lots of spare cards like Demise of the Land and other things like that where I don't need them per se, and they're more of a dead draw. So I cut it down to two. Triple Wave Motion Cannon. This thing gets lots of damage on the board. It's pretty useful. Double Cauldron of the Old Man. This is like a slightly toned down version of Wave Motion Cannon. It lets you either gain 500 life points for each counter on the card or inflict 300 for each to your opponent for each counter on this card, which is it's kind of useful. It also gets you life points, so it can be pretty useful in some situations. Triple Extravagance, Triple Duality. You're not going to be using your extra deck or special summoning it at all in this deck, really. So you don't really need to worry about it. One Metaverse, Triple Track Tricks. This is a really useful card. Also, if you want, you could probably cut the Lilith altogether and probably play Triple Silent Wabi. You can also throw Santa Claus in this, but they're pretty pricey cards that do help this deck out a lot. I do like them, but this is a bit of a budget-friendly deck. Just desserts, three of them. Triple Ring of Destruction. Triple Ujama Trio. This is a pretty useful card for getting stuff on your opponent's field, so Mystic Mind is alive. And Triple Dark Bribe. Quite honestly, I probably might also put Triple Solemn Strike into this. Or Judgment, actually. The reason I didn't is because Judgment is just so expensive, and it does pay half your life points. So I'd probably cut Ring of Destruction down to just 2 copies if I did that. But that is the main deck. Your extra deck in this deck doesn't matter. You never go into it. It's just extravagance fodder. So I'm just going to be showing the extra deck, or side deck. One Planet Pathfinder, Terraforming, Demise, Cauldron, Triple Reckless, Greed, Double Heavy Storm Duster, Double Curse of Darkness, Triple Anti-Spell, and Red Reboot. Pretty standard, some standard stuff in here like Heavy Storm, Anti-Spell, Red Reboot, things like that. I would actually like to make a Exodia build of this, where instead of doing burn, you just draw into Exodia. Like, you just stall as much as possible, draw into Exodia. So that would be pretty interesting to build. Anyway, thanks for watching.